see a lot of teams roll with, or if they do try and pick something that's going to be able to burst through the Wyvern, his capabilities. It's going to be the Jug, so going again more in with this Dazzle Slaughter. We're going to see the Juggernaut coming out. Do you feel this is the way to play against Na'Vi? I guess having the Blade Fury against Tiny's initiation is also very nice. They have, of course, got the Fiend's Grip, also got the Winter's Curse to try and lock down Jug in the fights. But, I mean, so far, are you thinking Alliance sticking with kind of the classic, this is what you got to run against Na'Vi?
Yeah, I think so. You just got to maintain a strong early, and then you have to turn that into towers into Roche, and then you just got to push them. And OG tried to do the same thing, but they made mistakes in their decision making and also in their teamfight execution, so they ended up getting the game dragged out versus an Ember late game. I think Alliance here with the Jug, with the Starladder, they feel that they want to be able to take Roche very quickly. They want to be able to make sure that they can't be picked off with Dazzle and the Tusk, being able to protect people, and also that if they ever catch someone with the Omni in teamfights, they just immediately kill them.
Absolutely, yeah. With the amount of armor they're going to be losing on Na'Vi, they've got to be very careful when that ult comes through from the Jug. Fourth pick now for the side of Na'Vi. Still looking for, well, we'd imagine Dendy's here. Well, okay. So, yeah, it's going to be the Ditcher RPL. Still looking at Dendy's as that fifth pick, as we would imagine, of course, it'll be Achmo on that Tiny once again, after the way he's been performing very nicely on the hero. So, Alliance, who do you ban out? Who are you worried about Dendy playing this game?
10 seconds remaining.
Honestly, with the lineup they have, they definitely want to go for pushing with Alliance, so maybe you can look towards things like...
TA?
Wouldn't... Oh, okay, they're banning out the TA, okay. They just want to make sure their middle lane doesn't get absolutely crushed, so then they can play off their middle hero, and then run around and do their 3-5 man, whatever they want to do.
Full ban for Na'Vi. Alliance's lineup, I mean, S4, I mean, surely the Wind Ranger would be a lovely pickup to just add to the kind of, thought process that they're going for with this lineup. I mean, again, it doesn't really offer you any kind of nuke potential. Okay, the Lina would have. I mean, that's what Na'Vi are worrying about, yeah.
I would be worried about picking up the Wind here, because, yeah, go for something which just kills people. Okay, Zeus. I mean, not someone that we see all the time. And, yeah, it's not very common. It's not very fancy. He does what he does. He does damage. That's his role. He's decent in lane. He gets decent farm versus most middle heroes. He's pretty good versus PL. He's definitely good versus Tiny. He was very high base HP. That static field doing a lot of work. He cancels blink daggers, all that kind of thing. He's good for cancelling Bane Grip because the lightning bolt is very long range for the mini stun. Kinds of things. So I don't think they're too worried no matter what Na'Vi pick up.
What does Dandy go?
Reserve time.
I could see.
What does he go?
I would be very hesitant if they went for the Windrunner or something like that, because playing against these stuns, this magic damage, Juggernaut is just quite hard to deal with.
What about Pudge? What about Pudge, Ryan?
I mean, if you like seeing your Pudge get amplified damage that then killed and be hit, I mean, that's fine. That's absolutely okay, but I don't think that they want to be really having that situation.
Okay, so your Wind Rangers, who else? Who else are you feeling? I mean, a lot of them have been...
versus the... You can maybe...
versus get your Viper. Just get your Viper out. I guess they'll get lots of minus arm.
I think versus Dazzle Slardar, the tankiness of Viper just gets turned into almost nothing. And Zeus is actually still pretty good at killing him, even though he's got the corrosive skin. It's just, you can just sit there just spamming out waves, and it's quite hard to push.
Come on, get something fun. I want something fun here. We could get something fun.
Maybe you could even see like something like a Storm, but I doubt he'd be able to kill that much. It's okay versus the Zeus, and you could play off of a decent laning phase, but
10 seconds remaining.
they're really, really... Oh, okay, there we go.
That you mentioned.
I am happy.
Then the Invoker, you didn't get to see it yet. Yesterday, you get to... A little bit limited in selection. But Invoker, what Alliance are bringing to the game here?
It's the best thing they could possibly pick. Not necessarily amazing, but it's one of the only things they could really go for.
Alright, well, let's see how this pans out, of course. Game 2 here between Na'Vi and Alliance. At the moment, Alliance are up 1-0 at the moment in this series. And it was quite a... for the last half of the last game, very much Alliance dominated. I think the scoreboard ended up at something like 42 for 19. It was over a 30,000 net worth difference between the sides. We'll see if Na'Vi are able to bring it back this game. Arguably, heroes they're a little bit more comfortable with. You've got Akmo on the Tiny. We've seen how well he can play that hero, and got Sineko on his pretty much signature hero, the Wyvern. Ditchera on the... I'll be honest, I haven't got the job yet. I'm just really kind of working with RV, but I'm pretty past when I've seen Ditchera and a lot of other iterations of kind of lower tier teams. This is one of the heroes that he does know and love, so we can expect big things here from the PL.
Yep, he's quite known for playing that. Nuts is just going to run around with his boots first. He's going to make sure, along with Ake, that nothing happens with the warding from Akmo. They really haven't given him a chance. Okay, just TP down. Loader's going to be in this defensive try-lane, it seems, with Ake and Nuts. And Admiral Bulldog's going to get what he can top lane, and S4 is going to be left to deal with then. So, I think what Navi really have to do is they really need to make sure Dendi does really well in his lane, and turn what this advantage that he gets into pressure on the map, so Juggernaut can't farm where he wants, Starladder gets spooked so he can't farm a Blink Dagger, and generally that they can't get anything going.
Akmo did come in,
dear.
he dropped a ward, and this man...
He does have boots first, so he might be okay.
Oh!
He has a stun. Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna live. Akmo's gonna be fine, but they did ping out the ward. They knew that he warded straight up, so they should be able to de-ward that straight away, yeah. Okay,
there we go.
Yeah,
He's pretty
ward
happy
is
with
gone. Zeus, art style. There's a shards again, art style. That was not the way he wanted to walk, and Nuts with the block, coming in with the Blade Fury, the heal bomb as well. That's your first blood. Loader getting first blood here for the side of Alliance, and they'll secure themselves the rune there as well. S4, so art style just a little bit out of position.
I'm just looking at Ira, and I think that PL is going to have a really hard time dealing with the Starladder. Starladder's sitting on 5 armor. He's got Tango, Salve, he's got Mango. Sineko is going to have his... He's going to be trying to snipe the courier middle and also deal with this Zeus, okay. So he's going to... Oh, S4 realizes what's up. He's going to move his courier behind his tower. Then he's running straight up the hill. Clarities are not allowed.
I was giving it straight away some, and yeah, as you said, this ward from spotting out Sineko's movement, so the courier is going to be safe for the time being. Snake not going to be able to do anything with that. That's going to be A-okay. But yeah, so, you're saying, so you'd imagine Bulldog, he's going to have an alright time up here, getting the levels.
Yeah, art style has Nightmare level 1, so you won't see him like running up and brain sapping, making it hard for Bulldog to stay in the lane, so he's going to be okay in terms of HP. S4 is getting quite harassed by Snake, although he's quite low, so I think he might be okay with this. Yeah, he's got the lane pushing now, and then he's got 3 CS, he's got 4 creeps coming out of tower. He should have us.
I guess this is the nice thing as well about the Zeus, that against the Invoker, he doesn't really need someone sitting around to help clear out the waves, so they can afford to have their supports down here, and just look at the amount of space that they're giving Loader. Akmo, he's not received a single point of XP yet.
Don't see him getting any anytime soon, because he's got 3 range creeps. Now they're gonna die, but the lane's still pushing away from him. So he's got 1 creep. He got 1 creep's worth of XP, and that's about all he can expect from here. Dendi he's starting to get a lead middle. He's got his Blades of Attack, so he's guaranteeing some more CS. And if you compare the uplaners, Admiral Bulldog sitting on level 2, and he's got a whole creep wave coming, and Akmo, as we discussed, is just not doing too well. Okay, Nuts is going to get the batting, and he's going to consider maybe trying to move on to Dendi, but if Sineko is there, it's just not going to work out.
Yeah, Dendi just forcing S4 back. He's got the bottle out, so we'll be able to get the regen. Sineko with this invis. As you said, Nuts is actually moving onto S4. Nuts is there. Should be able to save S4 for the time being, but S4 might still go down. It's a tornado. Dendi with the right clicks. S4 trying to turn with the burst is enough. They'll get the kill onto S4 there. And well, again, just any time you find a 2-minute invis rune, it's always going to be a potential setup for an easy kill in the mid lane.
Yeah, Sineko played that perfectly. As soon as he saw that the Tuscarana snowball used to keep him alive, he immediately ran back across the river so that the snowball, because he was the only viable target at that point, he ran across the river so that Dendi could tornado them both, and they could easily get the kill. Admiral was getting so much up here. He's just closing level 4. The amount of attention that Sineko is putting in middle lane, though, is kind of giving Bulldog a lot of space.
I mean, this time, he's what? That's pretty much the 2nd creep of XP he's found. We have seen Akmo come back from pretty horrendous, but this has got to be as horrendous he gets from off lane.
They sleep on Admiral Bulldog on top lane. I'm not sure. They might be.
Oh, get the nice crush here. The Winter's Curse, sorry, the Arctic Burn slow.
There we go.
And then Brain Sap. They'll get the kill.
Brain Sap is a large amount of damage.
So he's a goner. But I'm just worried about this tiny for now. How do you recover from this kind of stuff?
I think they have to rely on Invoker being far enough ahead that he's just able to force the supports to move around, so then Akmo can try to get something out of bot lane. But by the time that happens, I think John even be level 6. So at that point, you really kind of scared trying to sit 1v1 against this Jug, because he might just run it with phase boots or whatever and just kill you. So Akmo is looking kind of restricted in terms of his options in this game. Gonna grab the bot rune. Akmo is just gonna have to watch it, fortunately. Bounty rune for S4.
And top rune. We'll find him for haste. We'll see if he can set anything up with it. I mean, if he can set something up mid that Akmo can get involved in, this course will be nice for the tiny. Akmo desperate to try and find something up. Oh, he's going to come around very aggressively. And S4's just going to watch him and be like, what are you doing, fool? Ain't going to be getting me. He's got the backup as well of Ake in the tree line. Poison touching, and they're ready to go. They will nightmare this. And they will try and move in, but it's going to get toggled off Ake. Okay, there. Now the Analyzer, he gets a skip, and Peter as well at 4. Oh, he's gonna go, they didn't pick him up the snowball. Nuts moving them to Denny, they're looking for a return kill, but Colin Break is there. Now Akmo is level 2, he's got the tops. He's gonna get the right through. Arctic Burn slow onto Ake. If they can find themselves second, this is exactly what Na'Vi needed. Double kill for Deddy, and Akmo off the back of that, just getting himself halfway through level 2, so the experience is there for the tiny.
Unfortunately, Dactyl is only level 2 and he has skilled Poison Touch and heal, so he didn't have Grave there to save S4. And I think he would have lived if he did, but I don't think the situation allowed for him to have skilled Grave at that point, so I think that's fine. Bitter is just in bot. He's getting his ring heal up before going for phase, which is what you want to do if you're in a complete free farm situation as he is. He's doing very well on the CS. He's 10 ahead of PPL. The PL has had Starladder take a 10 win.
Wait, PL's... What are you looking at? PL's there. Oh no, what am I on about? I'm an idiot. You're right. Right, mate. 30 pixels.
Nice. Oh,
you're right, indeed. Yeah, PL's having some trouble up here. But
so as I was running him with the ward, he's gonna ward this top lane, and he's just gonna run it, start up. Star's gonna run away. Everyone's fine.
So what? Anyway, Zeus. What is it? What is the build on Zeus nowadays? Are we expecting a Dual Scepter with early Bloodstone, Aghanims, Refresher? Aghanims is a bit more of a rarity now for Zeus. And you 4-star on S4. What's he gonna need in the game against Na'Vi?
I think he's probably going to go mana boots into probably Bloodstone still. Oh, he's just resonated pretty well.
That's an EMP though following through. S4 getting fed. That'll be a snowball. S4 gets picked up, but they still another charge is keeping him alive. And now they're coming in with the Omni Stash Blazer as well onto Dendi. They do end up killing S4 with the Avalanche. They've lost one. They made it two as well. Loader trying to chase it down. One more snap. Should find it. Dendi. The movement speed is it. 349 against the 355. Loader should be able to close. Can't quite get it. Dendi is. Oh. You what, mate? Didn't get the damage through, just got the movement. At the same time, Ake did manage to find himself a double kill.
What a salve.
Okay, alright. In the shots, I don't think they did any damage to Denny, did they? They just...
Yeah.
They just pushed him.
It was a really, really good timing on the Cold Brace to protect him from 2 of the Omni Slash hits. So, the other hero that's there only took 1, so that was kind of unlucky for Loader, and that Soneko was very quick on that. And also, what happened there was that Nuts just decided to immediately run down, slowed and then that blocked the
Denzi! Oh, yeah, being... Well, we had CP. That's a follow through, but as for being to the situation. Digiraz getting some space up here top as well. He's actually closed the gap between himself and Loader now in the CS department.
So in that respect, the fact it was worth for Na'Vi. Is now level 4, so he's doing pretty well. He's only 1 level behind the Starladder now, as opposed to 5 levels, which he was before. So he's doing pretty well. They seem to be going for a 4-star, I think. So he's already got his phase boots in and he's got his core, currently. I just want to see what Ake wants to do, if he wants to stay bot more or try and help out the Zeus in middle. Because I think if you have to spend too much of your resources just trying to help a Zeus out in middle, then maybe you're doing it wrong. Because Zeus is meant to be kind of okay by himself, but...
Oh, and the hostile. He's going in for some. Throws a brain set. Both there'll be a snowball in on top. Akami's Careful, gets slowed down by the poison touch. Artel's not going to quite go down. In fact, it's like Roshan take the brute and they'll get the kill. Akbo takes him down. They'll get S4 as well. Hit the side and it'll be 2 kills for the boys. And Alliance finding nothing in return. A very scrappy fight from them. And this is, I mean, you're just talking about looking for forced up. Dendy had pretty much the best he could hope for. 8.5 minutes in, the CS is good, and he's been in 5 kills so far and hasn't died.
Yeah, this is exactly what Navik's happened. Given his advantageous lane against Zeus, and the fact that he's managed to force the supports to come middle to save him, giving this tiny space and this tiny Zar to join fights and actually get kills and recover in that sense. And now they're just putting the PL on bot lane, so they just want to make sure this is tier 1 impression, so they have time to deal with
Hello, Bulldog. Oh, Crush, he's still dead. So the right click. He's gone. Another killer for Dendy, now on a dominating streak. You're looking forward to seeing the Dendy poker, and it looks like we could be in for a bit of a Dendy show here.
Yeah, I think he's doing really well this early game, but I think he does need to be careful he doesn't start overextending, because he can die ridiculously quickly in a game like this. He does overextend. And Seneko is just now, he's got his critical soaring, he's trying to get his level 6. He opts to just explore around bot rune, and now he's just gonna absorb some XP. Ake is kind of feeling in trouble here. He's just being oppressed by PL currently.
Yeah, he wants to be careful about coming out here. S4, how's he doing? He's really fallen behind in terms of the net worth. Yeah. He is now half of what Dendy is at this point, and I know he's only little, and Dendy is rather big here on the Invoker, but it's yeah, the net worth, not a great story at the moment for this Zeus.
Yeah, I think Alliance really needs to start avoiding fights and trying just to.
And it's good turn if they can get in with the Omni Touch, they will. That's a big
this
kill.
is what they need to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so just go for pickoffs and avoid these 5-on-5 or 3-on-3 engagements, because they can't afford to take them. And I think Ekmai just might be punished for going with it. They have a snowball in seconds. I hope.
That is a lovely shard. They're not going to follow.
That didn't pay off, actually. That shard's completely blocked them off and left Akmo chance to get out. I think they were completely fine with that.
8
on Navi's side.
8 1v1, mate.
Loader's more than happy to do that.
Yeah, he is. Stitch her out. Gang is out of there.
Stardust level 7 now. He's trying to get to his blade here. He's quite a long way off, though. And this Starladder is going to be crucial in making sure that Dendy gets punished for his transgression.
Action could be happening on top. Bulldog sticking around, and Dendy is there. Akmo as well coming in from the sidelines. Dendy. More stuff, just a recipe away. Bulldog really can't afford to go anywhere closer to this wave. 3 heroes waiting to jump. Akmo's there at the top. Someone in. Dendy in control. S4 still trying to find stuff in the middle. Seneko, he has found his
level 6. They go on
6.
bot lane. Archdale under attack. He sneaks himself nuts here, so I don't think that will work out. He's just trying to get his level 6 anyway. He had so close to beginning it as well.
Same time top lane. They went in. Bulldog stuck around for too long, and the trifactor taking him down. For Navi, so
Seneko's just starting to
favourable
take
trade.
the stack by himself. As soon as he hit level 6, he immediately buys a smoke, but he's just in the middle, just getting what he can. He realises that they've already got enough out of that currently, and they don't need to go quite yet.
Now looking for the team on top. And we should get this. I don't think we're going to see any kind of answer from Alliance to defend this one. And, I mean, what is the plan for Alliance? Obviously, they're getting Loader involved in the kills. He's got his drums done as well. 1,200 got in the bank. I mean, what's his next item here? Is he not going to finish off the phase this game?
I think he should. I think he should have faith in this game, but I think he might need to go like phase 1 and just continue fighting and make space for his Starladder and Zeus. Because they need to get to the point where they blink on Starladder and they have a few items on Zeus. I don't know if it's going to be Bloodstone or Blink or whatever it may be. They just need a bit, because currently they can't afford to take engagements at a larger scale than maybe just one person.
We want some action on Artstar. They're set straight in Artstar, not hoping hell. Seneko's coming in. He's going to get on these stats. He's got the corner brace, but they've got the Blade Fury. They're coming in for this. We've been dropped. Teacher Artstar in the fight. They'll give themselves double kill for Loader. Trying to do what he can. The Courier just chilling out the chicken flies. But look at the cold snap onto Ake. They should be able to finish. The shallow there. He's going to go for the TP. Is he going to be able to get himself out? Nope. Tornado coming from the east, and Dendy himself the pick off, but they do lose 2 for that, and I think Alliance will be happy that that's a double kill for Loader, and he is now for 2k. I mean, we're not seeing him for the straight boosted triple, are we here?
I don't
Is that an option?
think it would be very good, but I think it would be okay, but I think there's better things you can spend 2k gold on, like a Yasha or something like that, or just would really prefer to see him phase boots and then a Yasha. Maybe gets like a diffuse or something like that. Or
Oh, top lane. Oh, Peter bots talking about bots there. Worked out beautifully here. Styles coming in from the tree line. Sets it with a Fiend script just as he hit level 6. He was waiting there for the final creep to push him over the edge to get that level 6 online. And
Boots
it's
to
a load
travel.
of bots. It is the boot to travel.
Maybe he feels that he needs to move around the map and be able to join his Tusk and Dazzle whenever they fight. So they just feel that they need to go around as 3, be able to move around in response to Navi.
Yeah, we'll see how it works. I mean, obviously, yeah, involves 6 of the 7 kills. Lodo wants to keep up his kill involvement. That is going to be the way to go.
Look, a smoke from... This is Seneca's smoke. And 2-man tornado.
It's going to fit the rest of them in. It's going to bring them... that Winter's Curse! Oh, that was not the snowball that they were looking for. They've lost 2. They're going to lose 3 here as well as S4 falls. Bulldog and Lodo trying to fight. They will return kill onto Dendi. So they find themselves the Invoker looking for
Be careful.
Can they go in for more here? Na'Vi Lions needs to be careful. There's 2 of them. It's been a 3-for-1 trade so far. Bull trying to sprint himself away. Ditcherard bottling up. And they will be able to get themselves back into the tree line.
They should be able to get away here, and I don't think he has enough HP or mana to really try and go for the tier 1 currently. Oh, they got Invoker on the tail end of that, but I think that you actually still hear S4 shouting, "Don't snowball me."
Yeah, that is why we see P-Biking to get the Wyvern against the Tusk. That snowball can be used so bad against you if you get a nice Winter's Curse. And as
they just had no idea that smoke gank was coming, so...
Yeah.
Very good timing from Snake. Did I mention Seneca's really good?
He's a very good lad. I mean, he's on the Wyvern. We expect to see nothing less from this man.
Yeah, S4's going for something like history. Maybe Yules, maybe for stuff. Okay, they're going on Nuts. Nuts is gone on.
That is another kill for Na'Vi. 15-8. Game 2, looking a bit better for the boys.
Just going to TP out. He was so close to getting that cold snap off. Loda's going to push the tower with his team. They're just going to try to steal on before they react, but Seneca's in here just dropping his Splinter Blasts. They have the healing ward though, so they should be able to keep this going just a bit longer.
Oh, and now the Thunder goes fast. He's going to be healed up here by the corner break. More TP's coming. Nightmare holding Loda down. Play through, but the Fiend Strip is there. They've got the control. They're damaged though. They'll get the Thunder onto Starladder. Fairly low. Ditcherard moving back in with Nuts will throw the shots. Yards ends up catching out in on the back lines here. There's Snowball as well. Nuts is for more, but Seneca caught bracing himself. Ditcherard will doppelganger himself away from this fight. Alliance. They're going to be happy with leaving it at that.
That was very good. They got the tower, they got the Bane, and they got out. And now they have a bit of time farm. Loda's going to be able to farm around top lane and the jungle. Akbar and Invoker didn't get to farm bot lane because they had to run up top. There was no pressure on the tier 1 bot at that time. So they're just getting a lot out of these trades. And Loda's sitting up of net worth. Zeus is catching up by bit. Slowly, but he's doing it incrementally. So he's going to get there.
He's still got to wait. The person we've got to talk about is Akmo. This man, level 1, at like 3.5 minutes in, and nothing for the lane. Suddenly he's level 9 and 700 gold higher than...
Akmo might be under attack.
Talking about the man, he could be in a bit of trouble. Whoa,
is dead.
That just disappeared.
Yeah, he's done really well. He's managed to attend every fight that they've managed to win, and he played off of Invoker being quite far ahead, so he's managed to get himself back in this game. He's not really so much absorbed from lanes, he's just killed people, which is just what he does. And he's gonna get his wand, he's TP, he's gonna come down here to try and defend this. But this seems kind of dodgy. Ditcherad's just being...
Oh, Nuts. Nuts. It's going deep here, Bulldog. With the crack here as well, but the Winter's Curse will be out there for Bulldog. I was talking about the Blade Fury. There's your Thunder Ghost Wrath. Now, the Omni Snatch, that's huge. Turok getting incredibly low. Can he get the kill? Loda, he'll get one. He might get Deaddy as well. He'll get it. Double kill. Loda. Akmo, is he in trouble as well? Can they look for more alliance? It does look like they can. But again, no. Seneca can't do anything off the back of that. They lost 2 alliance, but Frank Green again. Loda having a very good game on the job.
Oh, Akmo gets blink cancelled by the shot. Okay, so Tusk immediately, on out of that fight, ran round through the trees, punched Seneca. The Winter's Curse was delayed, so Juggernaut had enough time to get his Blade Fury off, which meant that he didn't get one. And that's a free kill. Is he going to get punished for it? No, he can't. But
Okay.
Jug killing his own Starladder was quite important to make sure they actually managed to win that fight.
Yeah, good initiation. Good crush from the Bulldog. But still, I mean, at the moment, it's very close. The net worth difference is absolutely tiny. And I think at the moment, it's all about low Jug. He's at the top of his own 8.4 kick odd. He's now got 2.7 counts on the bots. You know, you did question it. I mean, we both did, but it's certainly worked out for him. This has been the item. He's past that point where, you know, he's had to go through that phase of the game where he's had to invest
there's smoke
2K
coming.
gold into it.
Smoke, I'm just gonna free Ake kill. Ake breaks the smoke.
Oh.
Oh, they blinked straight over.
They blink over Ake. I mean, it went for the kill on Jug.
Dear.
Oh.
There's a Zeus ulti, they killed the Bane in middle lane. Oh, and he's into the air. And
Radiant's top tower is
Boca going on plus the bot lane. He's gonna get the snowball off, so I'm very about it. The PL's coming to make sure this works out.
Double kill for
PL
Ditcher.
to the rescue.
Big
We're
trade.
both getting ready for a go on bot lane. Then he needs to be very careful. He's got invoke up in 6 seconds, but bonus 4 points saved against these two heroes.
Look at the crush of Ditcher. Bulldog looking for anything more here.
Nice move, running in. Go for,
Oh,
he
S4.
caught the stun. Let's just toss him off, I think. There we go.
And it's Dendy. S4. Zeus getting punished again. Another kill for him at the side of Navi, and another kill for Dendy, still having a grand old time on this Invoker. What does he look for next after the 4-star?
Maybe Aghanims or a Hex or something like that. Maybe even an Orchid or something. He could even go for a Yules because he's getting Omni Slashed and gone on by Tusk. So there's a multitude of items he could go for.
Radiant's middle tower is taken.
I'm not sure Orchid would be a very good choice, so maybe he just decides to go for the Ags. Hex is probably the safest, I'd say.
And with the Asher, 1k gold on top of the Asher as well. Bulldog, and the blink 350 on it.
So Loader is in a way kind of mirroring PL's impact on this game because they're both able just to show up to any fight for these early to travel.
Bulldog actually went in with the crush there, but he's going to get into his curve. And Bulldog, I don't think the crush he was looking for. I can appreciate that he was probably trying to save Loader there, stop them from going anymore. And maybe in that sense it was worth it, just trying to keep Loader intact, keeping him alive. And
he just died so
Akmo,
quickly, there was no time for him to react, and now Akmo's going to pick up a Shadow Blade.
This man, I mean, we were saying at the start we can be used to seeing him come back from pretty much nothing. He's done exactly that, this tiny. To come to where he is now regarding how he began, it's nothing less than impressive.
Yeah, he's sitting on third on net worth above Invoker. It was Invoker making space for him, and now he's making space for Invoker, so things change. Seneko is just getting lots of time to farm on bot lane, on turn. He's got his medallion, and he's almost got his 4-staff. So that's going to prove very useful for getting people away from the Jug and the Starter. Mo is going to look to maybe just explore bot lane. Lotus stinks to the middle. And they realise that none from Navi is going to show up. Oh, they're straight to Dendy.
Oh yeah, indeed, and that's the kill. Gonna try and get Denzi, he's gonna go down. Tusk with a Walrus Punch, finishing him off. They'll get the Invoker.
Now,
And,
if they turn
well
this
spent.
into a tier 2, this would be very, very good.
Top tower is fallen.
But I don't think they can quite do it against Wyvern and PL. So, Lotus is going to TP top with it to travel. What a great item choice that was. And Tusk is going to just try and farm his mech. So, they're farming up their core items, and then they're going to see what they can do. They need this bot lane pushed out quite a bit more though, but I don't think Seneko is going to let them do that.
Does
Or is
Akmo go YOLO on this? Does he go on it? Oh, no.
I would... This is spooky.
I mean, we've seen Akmo do spooky things before. This is a kind of man that'll walk into 2 and he'll go for 1. He might just do this. I want to keep our eyes on him.
He's going to wait for the Wyvern to get up in range, for us to blast, and then he's going to go.
Yeah, here we go. Shadow Blade in. That's...
Oh, no. Hold on. He doesn't have
There we
mech.
go. He's the punch, the
He
Shadow
got with
Blade
absolutely
damage.
perfectly.
Mid lane at the same time. What's going on here? Well, Bulldog looking for the crush. He's a little bit short though. Doesn't quite have the length.
Radiant's middle tower.
Sanjin Yasha picked up on load. He just wants to right click. He's going very basic.
Dire's top tower.
PL on the other hand, he seems to be going a diffusal blade, so he won't have so much trouble with the star. He just scouting out with his tornado. He might be going for BKB, Mail or Deso. Deso would be okay. Maelstrom would be meh, and BKB, I don't think it would really do that much. So, maybe it's a death though.
Shimek done now. Next fight, Tusk is going to have that ready to go, and talking about getting ready to go, Alliance moving as a group. Do they have any smokes?
Gonna need to be very careful. If they see they're gonna head straight for him. He's now gonna just run over and he's gonna
He's gonna get himself out.
Oh,
yeah.
no, Zeus ulti. Run, Zico. They've already got the snowball on him. Is he out? Oh, you're just beautiful there.
Goodbye. They just got rustled.
Indeed.
Alliance, yeah, they just got done.
Taken for a cruise. Starladder he's not really doing too well this game. He's just kind of an accessory. He's there to stun and that's about all he can do. Maybe in this push he can actually get something done. Invoke's just sitting by the side there. He's realised that because they've all interfaced on him in quite a few of these fights and they've lost, that he needs to just make sure that he's just not in eyesight of the Tusk, because when he gets snowballed, that's usually him out of the fight. He just dies. The Eras picked this blade, so he's a little more confident around this Starladder now. And they're grouping up and heading into Roche.
Can they do this?
They've got Flynn and they've got Alacrity on Tiny, so they do a lot of damage and they do it quite quickly. Passive Weave means that I would feel very endangered just sitting here as the Era, because his armor's dropping. Yeah, they don't feel comfortable sitting here and doing it. So.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, Loader, he isn't too close. He's going to make his way down there now, potentially. Akmo positioning himself on the high ground in case it's coming from this west staircase. And then he just sitting in the pit, sticking it out. Bulldog moving forward. Akmo kind of on his own at the moment. He's got this Shadow Blade. Sticking around by the south, and Denji's there as well. And he gets drawn out by the Winter's Curse in response though. This is one up for the snowball. Bulldog's going to go down to get the Thundercross Wrath. Now with the Fury trying to chase down Snake with a punch onto Denny. He's doing too much. Denny's going to turn. Now with the Fiend's Grip onto Nuts. Akmo's coming to the punch of the toss. They'll take down. No! The Shadow Grave is going to keep Nuts alive. Can they kill this toss? They're going to chase in the shots. It's the heal. He's going to live potentially low. He's looking for the deny.
Oh, he missed the other.
No. He's still
It's got mad boots. It's too much.
Oh, Nuts. Oh, Nuts.
Come on, Nuts.
You beautiful man. Meanwhile, the rest of Alliance is just
Oh
dying.
no, he's been tough.
Okay.
The rest of Alliance died.
The rest of Alliance died. I mean, we were watching the Nuts show. But yeah, not great for now. Not great for Alliance. Now they're going to take Rose Channel back of it as well. Nothing
They
that
lost their
Alliance can do.
medallion, so it's going to be quite slow. So I was going to have to sacrifice a lot of his HP to get this done. Okay, they've got a gem on Artstar now, so they really want to make sure that Alliance's wards are taken out and that they're not comfortable making Alliance terrified, so that they can actually group up more easily to push towers. Artstar's got a ward, so he's going to figure out where he needs to place this after they take Roche. Then he's in fact going to keep, so each feed is very There's a DD tolerance, so if PL finds it, this will be quite fortuitous.
Draw certainly getting to the point where he's getting a little bit out of control. Loader is still the one at the top of the board. But as this game goes later and later...
He's going for a Battle Fury now. He's realised that he needs to be able to push these lanes out quickly. So, and it's also decent versus PL. So,
yes.
But it's not super brilliant because new PL isn't as quick as easy to deal with old PL and fighting him. So, Battle Fury is still a pretty good item. So. Okay, Dendy's fishing up his B key. This means he's not going to get snowballed and he won't get Starladder stunned. So he just has to worry about getting bopped by Juggernaut. He's not so mobile as Jug. He moves quite quickly, but he doesn't blink deck or anything like that. Oh, like blink a bash or anything like that. So Dendy can feel pretty safe now. Okay, and with Bulldog just blinking in.
And they're not happy about a Bulldog. Maybe bit that a little bit more than he could chew. They'll turn that one around straight away. Now with the Trill of Swords and Nuts, Nuts has got the snowball. With the punch onto Detroit, the Thunder's Rep. But that's a Fiend's Grip onto Loader. Loader being held in place here. But he's got the healing ward after the burst damage control to kill him. They'll send in Akmo as well with the Blade Fury. Now the Weave team down onto Na'Vi. Have to be a little bit careful sticking around for anything more. They won't. So just leave Bulldog going down. In return, they do manage to take the Aegis off Na'Vi's hands.
Yeah, I'm looking at what's happening between Dazzle and Starladder. Starladder's getting gone on, and there's no one hitting the Dazzle, but he's just not getting the Grave off, and I think it's 3 times now. And I'm not sure if the fact that he's just done so quickly to Tiny combo, or that he just can't click on him, but it's uncharacteristically late, so Ake really needs to step it up if he wants Admiral Bulldog to live through these fights. Seneko just sitting up here, farming to his heart's content. He's got a Stallion. He's missed every CF, but that's fine. Getting XP.
Bottom lane, we might see Na'Vi going again. Look at Akmo's position. He wants to fight, and he's got the full pool of mana ready to go. 1k gone on top of the BKB. Now he's got the BKB done. What do you reckon we'll see him go for now after that? With the way this build's going.
Probably Hex, I'd say.
Okay.
It's very TIQ-esque, I'd say. Just with the addition of the urn. Because what you'd used to see was like phase drum into 4-staff into like Hex or BKB into Hex and then Aghanims, and that was very common. So it seems quite reminiscent. So Admiral Bulldog's running away from middle. He doesn't feel safe farming that, and he's pretty close to his 4-staff, but if he died he would be quite far away, so he's playing very safe.
Our stats very close to us, getting a Glimmer Cape up online. The Aghanims for Tiny Akmo, just one component away. So you should be able to get that online very shortly. Ditcherat, 3.5k gold being saved up by the man on top of the refusal. I mean, what is thinking about this game? Is this a hard Scardy butterfly game? What's next on the menu of the PR?
I'd say either Scardy or Mansa. I think either one of those are fine. Seneko is just so annoying. He's just forcing Loader off the lane just by sitting here, because Loader doesn't know who's going to be up here. There could be a Tiny up here with his combo, and then he would just get Winter's Curse and die. So he just has to sit bottom lane, join his team. And Seneko's just free to push this lane in, and Ditya is going to join him now.
Seneko 700 gold now on top of what he's sporting already. Certainly finding a lot. He is in fact nearly, or pretty much on the same net worth as S4 Zeus. S4 was a bit of a tough time this game here on the Zeus. And by the looks of it, well, towards the Bloodstone, Octarine, Aghanims.
I think it's probably going to be the Aghanims. Bloodstone would. It would be very epic.
Unless he wants to give away his and okay. Bulldog get the Fashion. Now the only stand with a cold embrace. They'll get the Thunder God's Wrath. That's big. They killed the Tiny. Winter's Curse comes out. And now Ditcherat turning up as well. The mech will be popped by Nuts. He's going to be the sacrificial now. He's looking for the TP out, and he might make it. And he does. He gets himself out. Bulldog with the crush. And he's going to still try and chase. He actually throw a tornado out, trying to look for Loader. Loader's going for the TP. Does he make it? Does he make it? Does he make it? Does he make it? Oh, no, he doesn't. The brain sap is there. They do finish off Loader. So a Loader for a Tiny trade. Not really the trade that Alliance were wanting.
No, it's really not. And Bulldog did the utmost possible he could. He got the double stun, he cancelled the grip, he tried to make space and tried to like dilly-dally around a little bit, so maybe Na'Vi would consider going for him. But Juggernaut just, he wasn't able to get away. And that's going to delay his Battle Fury, so... Alliance seem to be running this one-core lineup where they just hope that they kill people.
He's got Battle Fury done.
Does he?
Yeah.
Okay, he's got the Battle Fury, done now. I didn't see what he had on the career. Okay, Tornado's going to catch Dusk, and they're just going to run straight out, realize they can't kill him, and they're going to resume hitting.
Let's get us push on this tier 2, see if they can take that top
going
lane.
for a pick up on top lane.
Here
He might catch
go.
S4 is going to go for it.
Hello, Bulldog. How you doing, son? Oh, I'll give you a crush. I'll turn around. I'll give you a 4-star out a go. The tick damage isn't going to kill me. He's going to be fine. Akmo, he is not happy. You don't get the kill there, and Bulldog will survive. Bottom lane, Artstar. Can't grave himself this time. He's a Bane, and he's down, and they'll stick at the tower though. Loader wasn't quite quick enough there with the deny, unfortunately, but they get the kill nonetheless.
Suddenly, Nestor's just got Soul Booster and 3k gold. Okay, he can go for Stone, he can go for Octarine, whatever. Just you. He's very on. Suddenly. Well, he used to be.
Yeah, is he? I mean, we saw the points. What level was Seneko? I think after those last couple of kills he picked up with the Thunder Gods, he's jumped up.
I believe he got the kill on Echo.
He got the kill on Tiny. He did kill at the turn on Tiny, yeah, with the Thunder Gods rank. Yeah.
Oh, Loader getting enclosed on. He's seen by Dendi. Waiting for Akmo and the Wyvern to show up.
Oh, Loader. Oh, Loader, you've got to get yourself out. Yeah.
Oh, decision making from Loader. exactly when it's be out there. Doesn't give any time for Wyvern to catch him. Wyvern's got a Solar Crest now, he's got a gem, so he's just making sure that Alliance have no vision of their own jungle, which is crucial here.
Let's have a look at the graph, in fact. How are we seeing in terms of differences? 7.5k, 33 minutes in, it's not too massive. But Na'Vi at the moment playing in a way, we're just looking at the network, how it's spread at least between the cores. The fact that you are seeing the 3 Na'Vi cores looking very healthy. Bulldog is falling a little bit behind, but I guess, you know, it's a Starladder. He just needs to get himself, get a good crush off and throw the amplifiers out. He can still be very, very effective with the lineup that, of course, Alliance are running this game. And I think, yeah, as you said earlier, it is going to be that classic Scythe coming up next for Dendi. That ultimate orb now picked up.
Zeus got his Ogre, decided Blossom. Not really getting the go for. It's much weaker in this patch for him. And he's going to Ghost Walk up to top lane. Aqua is going to get Invis Rune, he's going to join him. This is completely under the ward of Radiant, so they know that's happening. Do they have detection? They have Zeus, but that's
I mean, they've got the
it.
Thunder God's Wrath, yeah, if they want to.
Top lane is pushing in, they're realizing this now. They pop the Thunder God's Wrath, realize they're safe here for now, and they might just go and TP bot. So yeah, Loda's going to TP, now he sees them all. He knows they're not waiting for him bot. Roshan is coming up fairly soon, so I would expect to see Na'Vi push out top lane, push out middle, and then try and rotate 5 towards Rosh.
Loda's getting rich again. 2.6k gold, top Battle Fury. I mean, going the Battle Fury build against Na'Vi's lineup, what's next, man?
I think he might need Abyssal to kills in this game, but with wider the game, I think that's a bit risky. Maybe a Butterfly would be good, because then it forced the PB out of PL, and it would reduce a vast of the physical damage coming in, but it's almost only the PL and Tiny right-clicking him, so it's quite difficult to choose for him. I would see him get like his late game would like Blink, Abyssal, Butterfly, he just kills people at his own choosing. Okay, Wyvern's gonna TP in bot. He's gonna just push this lane. Top lane is pushing Jug realizing to stop this, otherwise not gonna get any Rosh. And Emerald Bulldog is starting to go for his BKB.
Ogre Club picked up on the way to that, and S4, yeah, with 1200 on top of the screen. Okay, Na'Vi. In fact, they'll still get the jump in. Nuts, he's got a cape. Do they have any detection?
No one buys detection in this game.
Oh,
This is quite
might still
surprising.
find the kill though. Snakeo's moving around the corner. They'll touch forward out style. Ditcherar's there as well. There'll be a snowball sometime here for Nuts. He's still going to be on his own. Fox the
He
man.
did his best.
He is buying a lot of time. He will go down. 50 seconds on the clock here for the man top lane. What Loda was trying to push. There'll be a TPM from Artstar. Just have the Fiend script, so maybe set something up if he got the range off. 30
Solid
seconds
100
until
damage
Roshan.
on strike there.
They could maybe try up top with an Omni Stack Amplify Bulldog Crush, but it could be risky. Okay, Dendi's coming in with a Ghost Water.
DD on Tiny.
Alright, Bulldog. You may as well say your prayers, Sonny Jim. You've got to run. And he realizes it. The Ghost Walk affects him. The slow kicks in. Tiny's still going for the chase. Bulldog going for the TP.
Oscar's gonna check Rosh about when it's a spawn. Oh, and he's just missed it.
Oh, Seneca.
Come on, go back in.
Oh,
go back in. Oh, come on.
Yes.
Wonderful. He's checking for wards here, making sure that no one's snuck in, warded this area. S4 realizes something's up.
Yeah, but he's going
He's
for
just
it
going
straight in. And
No fear.
The question, where's your detection? There we go. That's your detection. Dendi, well, he comes in with a Ghost Walk. Some fun. Yeah, he's being dropped. Ditcherard moving in with the army on S4. S4's out of mana. He'll be able to get himself out now. He aren't going to look to chase any deeper.
Problem with what's
Alliance will be
happening
spared.
here is that Wyvern's got the jib, but they're never fighting with the Wyvern, because Wyvern's always pushing a lane by himself. So whenever the Glimmer Cape's going, there's just no play here. So they just have to accept that they're not killing the Zeus, they're not killing the Dazzle, etc. So I'm not quite happy that Artstar hasn't decided to pick up at least Dart or a bit of Sentries, because he seems to be with the team a lot more often.
Well, Loda, actually, he's just keeping the gold at the moment. He is not wanting to buy anything at this point. Okay, there we go. He bought the quarter star. So it's going to be the Butterfly as Loda's hammer choice.
I'm fairly happy with this. I think this is... It will protect him from the PL. It means the PL was champion, and it will mean that when he's playthroughing away, he won't just get guarded by the PL and just run down, so that's good. It also increases his damage output by quite a lot, so he can easily man fight the PL with these items.
And Loda still just playing this very sensibly. The farm favouring him. Nearly 20k at the moment on this Juggernaut, and that is going to be the butterfly done. Oh, if Daddy snipes. Oh, they saw it on the dire ward. Oh no!
Get in there.
Oh no, Teddy! Oh, the hopes and dreams are gone! The hopes and dreams are gone! Everything, the quarterstaff and the eagle song.
Oh, but they're smoking road.
Oh! The Alliance can still try and find positive at this. They've got the fight out. Seneko is there. He's got the Winter's Curse. Alliance have got to be careful. There'll be a shot. He'll get himself pushed back. Thunder goes round. Bulldog. He's got the blink to go back in. He's chilling. He's got the blink to get back in if he needs to. Blade Fury here. Dodge out the MP, but there's your Winter's Curse. Thinking about moving forward. Bulldog looking to go in. That'll be the jumping from Asmo. The Beast holding back Bulldog. The snowball comes out. Nuts gets the punch to get the away, but the corner brace is already out. And they're getting a lot of the damage here. There's your follow across. They're trying to get Asmo here, and they'll get it. They'll get the kill onto the Juggernaut. Ditcherard getting himself up to the high ground. Looking for the kill onto S4, chasing down, but Bulldog gets the bash onto Dendy. You can. There's your crutch. S4 still alive. The Octarine. He won't be able to live through it. It's a double kill. Snowball coming through here from Nuts, trying to connect onto Dendy, and he will. He'll get the punch off as well. Dendy force-stuffs himself along. There'll be the deafening blast, but the Bulldog, in time. They'll take down Dendy. Find themselves can kill. Ditcherard left to TP out in the tree line. Seneko well, and Alliance take the fight. They do lose 2, but they keep back the key heroes they need to take down Roshan, so they shoot Rosh off the back of this as well, Ryan.
Yeah, we'll see Alliance start to try to diffuse now. I think that they're going to need to push out these top middle lanes very quickly, and then as soon as Zeus is up, they're going to start trying to put some pressure on the. Seneco's sitting on 2k gold. I'm sure what he's going to go for. He might try and go for something greedy or refresher, but his mana pool's not looking too good, so he might go for something less. But he got a really, really good cold embrace off. The entire Omni Slash was nullified, so that's. There's another DD rune spawning bot. This is quite insane.
Nuts.
Oh, no, nuts.
There is. But the fact
Not like
comes out
this.
for the side that he's hoping on. Ditcherard's the one to turn up to the fight, and yeah, that's your Tuscan. Out for the count.
So Butterfly's going to put on Jug in the next minute when his career comes alive. Pass smoke. Alright. Oh, he's just hidden. He's fine with it.
Get out of it. Thunder goes Wrath there, possibly just to cancel any blink initiation if it was going to throw onto Loda, and Loda is BP out.
DR's just sitting on 5k gold. He might go for his MK. He might go for an MKB. He might go for maybe just try and go more back for Manta, possibly even his own Butterfly. He can go for almost anything. Really. Doesn't really need to focus the Jug in these fights because the Jug is gonna. They kill everyone apart from the Jug, and the Jug isn't so strong by himself.
Oh, the CIS smoke getting the AK. He's got the grave. That is future in a big grave itself. He's
And he just laughed at him.
finding the pickups in up. Defining the strength. There is, of course, still Loda, ready with the other 4. And he has got the Aegis, and that is the Butterfly done. Back on the courier, back alive, so get himself straight back to base and pick that up ASAP. They'll lose the tiers in it.
So now Alliance have to worry about losing their tier 2s and making sure they don't get picked off when they have the Aegis, so this is quite worrying. Thought they would be able to go for a 5-man, but with on Dazzle they just have to wait for him to spawn and before they can even do anything. Because fighting without Dazzle is incredibly dangerous.
Here comes Loda. He showed those illusions. Let's see what
He
we
really
can do.
did.
Pretty speedy man with this. Oh, mate, if he wants to flutter as well and be fabulous, can chase down most of the heroes on this map. Dendy, how's he been looking? I'll be honest, he had really after that ultimate. It's been a long time before he's able to actually get the gold to build it into anything.
Yeah, he's playing Quaswex, so he doesn't have anything like a Midas, which you don't really get with Quaswex. Hasn't really been given much space to farm. He's just kind of been tornadoing lanes when no one's around to get his farm, so that's not equating to very much.
Oh, that's a TP cancel. And that's what it is.
Yeah, that's just a TP cancel. Okay.
I mean, S4's like, haha, Winter Curse
there's
baited.
5 with an Aegis, so now they're
Alright.
just trying to play high ground.
S4 with the next level Winter Curse bait. And the fight kicks back. Loda moving forward. Goes up the MP. He's got the Blade Fury sticking strong onto the tower here. Still getting a fair bit of damage. Na'Vi holding them back here, just putting out the Arctic, shooting them out. They'll probably look to back, maybe try and get this tier 2 down the bottom lane as the creep wave is coming in. Bulldog's already on his way round. Bulldog about 500 or so away from his own BKB. Nuts, what's
He's
he got
been
on the
farming
card?
for a long time.
Well, that's your Greaves. We've got a pair of Greaves here now for the Moran.
Nice.
Nice. Nice indeed. And oh,
DR's going for a
DHR.
butterfly now. He's decided that he's got it now. He is a rich man. Scott's going to use his Greaves. Come on. Then use.
Come on, give us some action.
Might use it on the Great Way.
There we go. There we go. Beautiful.
DR's pushing middle with his DDR's running out, so he won't be able to do quite as much damage as he would like. This puts Alliance on a time limit. They might have to quite quickly.
DHR is...
Okay, S4's going back. And back by S4, so they all see it. Oh, they're following him.
Oh, doggy. Here we go. Slides in.
Right, he's very quick, yep.
Oh.
That butterfly caused that stun to miss, because he just ran so far.
Hey, Tiny. Have they got vision? They do not.
No, they don't. They have sentry wards on down, and they don't have any detection on task, so it's literally only the sentry wards and Zeus.
And Akmo's gone.
And
There's the
Dendi has, instead of a look at jungle, look at him. He, in process of popping Alacrity, he clicked his BKB. That's his 8-second BKB, so it's not and I don't think he's going to evolve the fight in the next 50 seconds, so I think it might be okay. But it's a slight misplay that you don't really want to happen. But...
Well, let's see, Age is gone now from Loader. Vlad is going to be picked up here, ready for the next fight by Artsal. He's going to have that ready for the team.
Okay, Akmo is getting close to his AC if he wants it. I think it's going to be very, very important against Starladder and Dazzle and Jug. Jug seems to be going for a Skadi. So he's going to be more just trying to hit the tower with tanks, just make sure he can't die. So keeping him alive is the priority.
Yeah, this. I mean, at this point, but what's the difference looking like in terms of value? It's only a 5k lead now. 45 minutes in. Very, very close indeed. One fight could still very much turn this. S4 with the point booster on top of the Octarine. I mean, is he going back for the Bloodstone or the Aghanims? What's he thinking about here?
It's probably Aghanims, I think. Bloodstone this late in the game is almost negligible in terms of its impact, so... Dendi's... he's just got gold for his Hex now, so he's probably going to buy that and not save a buyback. There we go.
Nice scythe, yeah. I mean, in these fights, there's a fair few people on lockdown. I guess ideally you want to be controller. You're going to be hexing him up and bursting him down.
So Loader now is going to be looking at replacing Drum with an Abyssal Blade. That will happen quite soon, actually. He's farming very quickly because he's farming the ways. Okay, there's going to 5-man smoke. There's yet another DD sitting on top rune, which they see.
There we have it, Alliance.
Mo might be the target of this. He bought his BKB after Hyperstone like he did in the game before.
Moving in. Pulled up. Can he get a jump? Akmo's going to be fine. Snake hopping in the trees. They're not going to find anything here.
Loader's going to pick up his
anything in the
DD,
smoke.
and they feel quite... I think they're going to try and at least get a round of attacks on this high ground tower. They're still hoping that someone comes and pushes the lane, but being very careful. Well, the bot lane is pushing in for Na'Vi, so Alliance might feel they have to deal with that at some point, but not now.
There goes Wrath. They'll see that they're all in the base now, and I think that's going to give the go ahead for S4 to just move up top, get this wave. He knows he's going to be relatively safe up here, whilst clumped up in the base. And Loader, in return, just heads down bottom, trying to get as much control as they can before they jump in for more. Pushing every lane in at the moment and maximizing the farm and the control, which is indeed causing this gap in terms of net worth to slowly close between these two sides. But now Na'Vi, they're going to go out for something themselves. Smoked up through their own jungle.
S4 realizes what's up. Oh, come on, just walk down. Just walk away, come on, buddy. You can do it. Yep, he's free. He's just going to TP back to base with the safety of his team. Log has completed his BKB now, and he's level 16, so this amplified damage is going to be doing quite a bit, but PL has 8 diffusal charges now again, because he just upgraded him, so it might not be too effective on him.
DHR is doing his best to force back these lanes that Alliance are constantly pushing in, and he's still showing in the farm. He is looking very scary on this Phantom. Alliance, they do have Oh, they've got that Starladder ready to crush him down, to get the Amplify out. Catch him kind of in between Doppelganger. Chance. Ooh! Snako. Well, everything's going down here. Will Cold embrace himself? Bulldog pop the beaters there as well. Snako will be gone as Bulldog gets him with the second crush.
He has no buyback.
Yeah, this is
they can
65 seconds.
He'll have it a bit sooner than that. But it won't be worth him buying back, I'm sure. Because he's going to get the golden 30 seconds. Okay. Now, this is quite important. Biel decides he needs to be here, so they feel quite worried about this. And he's been pointed at by Starladder. He's worried.
I think last time for the disarm, but they continue to go. Tier 3's now down. PL just trying to send some illusions. He's trying to slow this one off.
These illusions are really tanky.
Not quite tanky enough.
Okay, they see the road up and they decide, we can't push high ground, let's just go for the Roche and then see what we can do. I'd expect to see Loader drop his drum for this Aegis. The Navi putting smokes? They don't currently, so they can't really take the fight on here, and Roche is going to die too quick for them to even consider it, so...
And no, he wants to keep his drums, the drummer boy. And she's just going to go the way of Bulldog.
Yeah, this is like Zeus, so...
Oh, actually Ag's done as well here for Zeus.
Yeah, so he's going to start hitting quite hard. His item progression is quite slow for a Zeus, but he's getting them now, so... He's starting to do quite a bit. It's mostly the Bane and the Tiny that are really getting what's happening here. Seneko is getting spotted out, but he's not really taking too much damage for some reason. He mostly seems to be keeping away from the Zeus.
Let's see what the next turn is here for Na'Vi. We've seen the fights really slow down. This game was incredibly hectic at the point. But now, just very careful, calculated decision being made. Oh, Dandy. Oh, he's got a bug.
He's done that twice now.
You're the expert, what is it?
That's just, he did the same thing where he invoked Alacrity and then he pressed BKB.
Why is he doing that?
I don't know. Maybe his BKB hockey is close to WWE, or maybe he uses Legacy, in which case the Alacrity is... I can't even remember the Legacy hockey is from Pokemon, probably WWE. I don't know.
Invisibility.
So... Oh, it's going to be the hockey for Alacrity that's causing him to press it, so I think that's quite close to his BKB button.
Okay, well, moving in on the mid. Trying to go, S4 getting slowed down. They pop the shot, trying to disrupt this fight. Tornado flies through, won't catch anyone. They're able to juke it out with the force and the blink.
Okay, Aurора's got BKB, but he's building up to a weaker 6 slot than this Jug, so... Because he's forcible BKB and the Jug isn't, so... This Jug might start being a problem for Aurora. He's going for an MKB now, so he realizes that he's not going to be able to go for backup because he needs to be able to kill these illusions and kill them quickly.
There we
So
are,
he's got a
MKB.
courier flying out to him, but they're going to do the push before it arrives. And this fake is
Absolutely. And that is going to be the melee racks. Well and truly gone. One more to do it.
And he thought about denying it there.
Oh, he didn't do it!
No, he can't get in the front. Oh, that's a good curse.
That is a very good curse. Bulldog's gone, they get the snowball through, they're going to still try and fight this here. Coming out with the Omni Stash flying through here. No, the S4, look at the damage though they're taking from Akbo. Just chunking through the Beast Monster Nuts. It will get cancelled though here. It's going to be Loader moving in on Tarstel, but Arcel, he's got the Glimmer Cape. Loader's still trying to fight. He'll send some Ditcherah here. S4 still doing so much damage in these fights here with the magical nuke. Ditcherah, can he get himself out? Can they finish him off? In comes S4, last lightning bolt to the back. That's your PL down for 95 seconds. At the same time, Akbo getting chased down by the Poison Touch Bulldog. Oh, he's a goner. That's going to be your Tiny down here as well. And this actually, this could play the game. They
don't
80
buy back
seconds.
on They don't buy back on Tiny. They're just going to take 2 racks, or maybe even 3. What does Invoker have? Since he doesn't have BKB, he's used... He has a Hex still. He might just try and Hex him after this tornado. Tornado misses. Stardust's getting ready to go in.
He's trying his best here, Dandy, to hold them off, but without 2 of their cores.
They're just sleeping him and trying to do anything to keep him off the racks.
There's essentially they're trying to fight here. Pretty much 46,000 gold efficiency with these 2 heroes off the map. And it's
S4 just ran out of mana, and Bulldog just gave him the cheese, so that was quite nice of him.
They're going to go for the game. I think they realise there's no
They're just
buyback.
going to go for the tier 4s.
Alliance have realised that they can do this, and Na'Vi don't have an answer. This looks to be game, just those 2 pickoffs, and suddenly Na'Vi, they can't stop Alliance. One tier 4 down.
Just
This is
anything
going to be
they
the second one.
Loader just isn't bothering the fight. Bulldog's just bringing, he's just making it a threat.
Then he will pop his BKB this time intentionally. But, oh. Ancient
curse
down
on
to
Bulldog.
half health. Okay, they are going to have people back. Do not do this. This is going to have to be the biggest fight of their life. It's not going to happen. No, it's over. GG is called an alliance. Oh, okay. Fortification.
That confused us.
It's over. An alliance, they did it. 2-0. Taking down Na'Vi, a team that yesterday beat OG in a series. An alliance doing it with a bit of a mix. They did it game 1 with Sin. They did it game 2 with S4 as well. And all in all, some impressive stuff. And again, I think we had another great series on our hand here today, Rhyme. I mean, for you, what kind of went wrong for Na'Vi? Because it looked great when we started to see Akmo come back into the game on his Tiny. I mean, he finished with a very impressive scoreboard.
Akmo had a